Coach, first of all, congratulations on a terrific season. A game really that had big swings from one quarter to the next, but just your thoughts on this afternoon's ball game.
I think you just mentioned it. There were big differences between quarters, and the quarters that we really needed to establish the tone in the first and the third, we didn't exactly do that, and we found ourselves in holes throughout the game. And that's that's tough to look at. You looked at us against Urbana, and we prided ourselves on starting early and really going at them, and I think we kind of put the car in reverse with the first part of the game.
Questions?
Martha, how tough was it for you guys to have to battle back constantly? I mean, and to your credit, you did it. You got it back within manageable distance at the half, and then got down again and brought it back. I mean, you spend a lot of energy and stuff doing that.
Yeah, it was really tough, but the group of girls that we have, we never give up. So we were willing to do whatever we had to do to get back in the game, and I'm just proud of us for never giving up, not hanging our heads, and playing through everything.
Katie, you talk about getting off the good starts in the first and the third.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed that Jill O'Brien for them kind of was deferring for most of the first half, but she came out really aggressive in the third quarter.
Right.
What did you see from her?
I think that was a difference maker. You looked at the first half and how many. And Jayla's, I think she's the type of kid that if she stays out of foul trouble, her comfort level increases. And you look at how many fouls she had in the first half, and there's one. So, I think she was able to turn up the speed a bit and have that comfort level to be able to drive. Her help side rotation wasn't there initially. It became much better once it was addressed. Girls really focused in on it. But yeah, she was a huge spark for them in that third quarter.
The game against Urbana, we talked about how you got the sense that maybe they were a little tentative, didn't want to really go into the paint and inside the perimeter. On you guys today, it seemed like it was kind of the opposite of that. They were really getting a lot of what they got in the paint there. Was that what you guys saw? Was it a lot different defensively for you guys today than it was 2 days ago?
I think the combination of our unforced turnovers and having to sprint back and transition a lot without even getting a shot up, it threw us off a bit. That start of a possession when you're able to jog back and be ready and get set after a make, and that's something that you want to put your team into that position. And we weren't able to do that early on. It was always a transition game. It was always us sprinting back and making sure we protected the basket, we protected the ball. And then they were moving the ball quick. I think that had something to do with it. When you look at their Urbana game, we made a lot of shots and we were able to come back and be comfortable on defense.
Martha, how special is your time at Notre Dame? You become an all-time leading scorer. You get Martha Nagy Day, Player of the Year, and a lot of team success as well.
Sorry, I'm really emotional. It's been a lot of fun. It's been the best times of my life. And the hardest part is just not being able to play basketball with these girls anymore. Being coached by Coach Hine, but I'll still be around. It's great. It's been great.
Coach, how much has he meant to the program, team, and everything?
She does, and she's probably one of the most humble people you'll meet. She attributes everything, all of her success to, people around her. And I think that's a characteristic that's going to be invaluable for her for the rest of her life. She works extremely hard. If things don't come naturally to her, she works to the point where they are natural. And Martha's graduating with a group of 5 other seniors that, they are the core of our program. And they've established a tradition that, the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen are going to be able to to live up to. They know what to expect. You know, they know where that bar is and they know where the seniors have set it. So having Martha walk away as the all-time leading scorer, you know, leading the nation in steals, just being an outstanding teammate and friend to her teammates. You know, I'm so proud of her and what she's accomplished. But, you know, and I've told people this before, if you had to list the top 5 qualities in Martha, basketball would be 5th. You know, she's an outstanding, individual.
Coach, you've had some successful teams over the year, obviously, your tenure at NDC. What are you going to remember most about this team specifically? What sets this team apart?
Their willingness to never give up. I mean, I think it was, you could see that under a microscope in this game. We were down 20 twice and they never gave up. We look back to our record in November and I don't want to remember what it is, but I think it was something like, I don't know, 2-6 or so, where we just weren't jiving and I couldn't put my finger on it, but they worked to the point where things became natural, things became consistent for us. They have back-to-back 20-win seasons. I think that's incredible for our senior class to go out on. You look at when they were freshmen, the first half of the year, they were 2-11, and they finished out that season 11-2. And I think that freshman year for them, you know, really set that bar of, hey, if we work hard, we can work through any situation. But it's extremely special.
Anything else?